So today we're going to talk about modern theater. This is our second to last week of History of Theater, and we are going to be doing modern theater and a modern theater web class, and we're going to be doing musical theater next week. So this presentation is short because modern theater was more recent. There is postmodern theater, but it's still developing. Postmodern theater still is what is occurring now. So we don't really have a lot to go on because it is still developing. So we're going to end with modern period, which ends at about 1960s, late 1960s, early 1970s. So first thing you need to do is go and find this video, Renaissance versus Modern Theater, Theater 101. Modern theater is a lot like Renaissance theater, but like the Greeks and the Romans, there is some difference. Okay, so let's talk about major people in modern theater and some changes that happened during in modern theater. So Adolphe Appia and Gordon Craig improved scenery and further developed the 3D scenery design. People started incorporating mood and atmosphere into theater with the use of lighting. So this is the first time lighting actually had a function. So if you remember back to our technical theater unit last unit, we talked about lighting. There's the 7 functions and 4 parts of lighting design. So this is where lighting design actually started to incorporate those functions and aspects. Later 20th century regional theaters were established, so we start seeing more local theaters, a lot smaller theaters, so theater starts becoming available to more people. And theater today continues to grow and exhibit a mix of styles. So some 3 major playwrights is Eugene O'Neill. He was the first American playwright to achieve an international reputation. He wrote Anna Christie, The Hairy Ape, and Long Day's Journey into Night. Tennessee Williams is a very popular playwright. He wrote Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, Streetcar Named Desire, and The Glass Menagerie. And then Arthur Miller is also very influential. He wrote The Crucible and Death of a Salesman. And one thing that's unique about Arthur Miller is he also commented on the social aspects of the time period. So he was kind of a realist playwright in that aspect, but he wrote it under the guise of a former historical aspect. So, for example, The Crucible was really about McCarthyism, but he set it up to sound like the Salem witch trials. So if you go to Canvas, your assignment for this is not a project, but a web class. So you're going to be looking up more information about modern theater. So go to Canvas to find your modern theater web quest.